what's going on, Dodgers and Chargers? Welcome back to So Special once again for another monthly report. I know you're doing pretty damn good. This is your season, so happy solar return to all of our Aries out there. Although this is a reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cusp sign, and two messages before we dabble into the report. I'd like to thank all of my supporters, those who thumbs up, and well, I didn't get any from you, so no special report or messages for you, but for those of you who showed up anyway to get your readings, and for those, even if you're not a subscriber, for dropping by and viewing the material. Also, whenever you hear this sound, please be sure to support the station if you haven't already, and thank you in advance. We're going to go ahead and get started with breaking the ice with some questions, things that make you go I'm going to pull one for each element, okay? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Cusp. And I'm praying that Source got something different this time other than the same ones. I'm getting kind of bored with the same questions, okay? Also, special messages. I channeled that Aries. You seem to be kind of in an organizational frame of mind for whatever reason. It's kind of fidgety, whatever it is. I don't know if you just moved or you're trying to get something done, but organization and like space, you need space, but it's really within your own four quarters, okay, within your four walls. Also, if you are an ascendant Aries, I was shown that during meditation that there's some type of opposition that you are experiencing, or you will experience, or that you will encounter. I don't know if it's spiritually, mentally, emotional, physically. I don't know. I didn't get off into it. It was just revealed to me. So, the things that make you go, for the Suns, things you don't understand, okay? Things you don't understand this month in April. You know how you be like, I don't understand that. I don't, what was I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for Aries moons, things you would like to use crowdfunding to raise money for. Things you would like to use crowdfunding to raise money for. Rising or ascendant Aries, things you shouldn't buy online. You wondering, I don't know if I need to buy that online. Maybe it's not, maybe it's better just getting it at the store, okay? And for those on the cusp, things about Superman that make Batman jealous. Things about Superman that make Batman jealous. I don't know, maybe you compare them to some male figures in your life. I don't know, okay? Let's see what houses we're working out of in the month of April. Hope all is well with everybody. Hope you get what you want. Also, be sure to stay to the end so I can give you your special birthday report. This is for the month of April. Then I'll give you a birthday outline for the year. Okay? It'll be for the year. Just some special notes for the year. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things I'm gonna pull from. So you're gonna be operating this month out of the first house, which is yourself and Libra Sun energy for the month. And it is, like I said, yourself, the house of self, is dealing with your temperament, your style, your personality, interest, behaviors, and mannerisms, okay? And that may be part of things you don't understand, behaviors, mannerisms, interests, and things of that nature. The first house represents the outward presentation of your characteristics, behaviors, and disposition, which is what? Your personality, as I've been saying. So that's why, I got this wax on my hand. So that's why I need you to get your native birth chart and know these other interesting parts. This is one reason why I break this down, so that you can see it's something a little different, even if it's sharing the same traits, okay? The first house is where the ascendant lies. The zodiac sign that is placed in the first house represents your unique personality traits. It symbolizes what you want out of life and how you go about attracting your desires. The path identifies how people see you, personality. It generates your individual level of confidence and sufficiency and can be self-serving. Its energy is intended for personal gain and the improvement of your well-being. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so your external underlining energy for the month of April is coming out of Libra, but it's masculine energy, is attributed to masculine energy. Okay, we're dealing with the scales of artistic, generous, or generosity, being delightful, harmonious, social, idealistic, charming, and romantic. And I can definitely see these traits for you right now because we tend to be a little different during our birthday time, right? A little lighter, a little brighter. Your core representation as Libra is peace, love, and harmony. You are friendly, social, and diplomatic. You are extremely romantic, and you see the beauty in everything. Your essence strives to create harmonious connections. You frequently search for love and meaningful partnerships. Your talents are in your charming, idealistic, artistic personality. You are easy to talk to because you listen well and see all sides of a situation, which to me is very mature. So you're maturing, okay? I may be talking to a more mature audience this month. You go out of your way for others and have a very generous heart. When you feel balanced and surrounded by love, you can abundantly attract your desires. And that's what I was going to get to. That harmonious thing is all about the balance. You know, your mind, your spirit, your emotions, all of that is in sync this month. Okay, hopefully you can get it like that. That's just this month, Libra Sun. So thank the heavens for that beautiful Libra energy. Okay, because it's going to allow you to attract things, you know. And that's one reason why you may really want to stay for your birthday message, because we're going to be pulling a karma card for the year. What's going to raise your level of good karma. So this month you're going to be working in the Taurus moon energy and the blue moon. So we know Taurus is all about making that money, finances, and stability, which is now a time for focusing on that and practical matters. You will be dealing with the blue moon externally and your underlying energy. It says now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. It's time to get busy. I don't know where you are in life. You may be in the second half of your life, able to start over. You may be a young adult, and this is a warning for you to get your finances in order now, because I'm finding a lot more older people are still in the workforce. It wasn't designed that way. Okay, that's a sign. And I've also been told they're getting ready to raise. I don't know when. It could be some years, but that retirement age is getting ready to be extended. And one of the reasons I believe it is because people are not aging like they used to. And I think a lot of people trying to find themselves and where they belong and getting acquainted with the system put a lot of people behind, so they still have to work anyway. So stay healthy. Stay healthy. You know. Watch your money. Watch who you trust. If you have retirement accounts, you know, money put in the bank, you need to, I'm suggesting that you stick with the tried and the true. Give me 4 cards. We're ready to break the ice and stir the pot, okay? Sun, all from the top source. You're ready to stir the pot. Sun, moon, rising on the cut. Okay. Is that it? Okay, for sun, stirring the pot. Who has what is that? Hoo energy? Chihuahua. That's Chihuahua. Who has Chihuahua energy? Who has Chihuahua energy? Sun, moon, stirring the pot. Who can give sass but can't take it back? Who can give sass but can't take it back? Rising, stirring the pot. Who would most likely work at the medieval times restaurant? Who would most likely work at the medieval times restaurant? We've had that before. On the cusp. Who sends the best memes? Memes? Is it memes or memes? Who sends the best memes? Who sends the best memes? That's a good one. Who sends the best memes? I like that. How they responds to shit. All right, let's get going. Let's see what's up with your oracle message for the month. Or Aries, sun, moon, rising on the cusp. Dear source, all over and external internal underlining. For Dodgers and Chargers for the month of April. What's going on for the birthday babies? What's going on for the birthdays? You got against. You got against this month. I don't know. Let's see what the underlining energy is. The underlining energy is sadist in reverse. That's interesting. I don't know if you against something. Something is against you. I know the ascendant has the opposition channeled message. This ain't the month for no drama, is it, Aries? Dodgers and Chargers. This celebration month. Got time for this shit. Against. But you have sadists. I don't know if you thinking about hurting somebody or you thinking somebody's trying to hurt you. But you know, a sadist is a person who likes to inflict pain on people just because they get a rise out of it. It's a turn on. But she's also telling me this could be like self-infliction as well for somebody. It's in the reverse. A lot of time this is attributed to sexual pleasure. Okay, so maybe you into that. I don't know. Dominatrix and I don't know. You know, that's what you into. That's what you into. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging. Everybody got to get theirs as long as you ain't hurting nobody. No. As long as it's consensual. Say this. Woo, I wasn't expecting that. Let's see what the bubble in your head is this month then. Maybe that'll answer the question. Give us some highlights before we get into the cards. What the hell? So we're not studying. We're not in the fish. We're in the bubbles. This is what you need to be thinking about this month, or you will be thinking about. This will be your concerns this month. What areas? I don't know yet. We get ready to find out. Dodgers and Chargers. I wonder, is the Dodgers more masculine or the Chargers more masculine? Because I think a Dodger would be a masculine, a Charger would be a feminine. A little fast, hot, sizzling little feminine. Okay, I think we're there. Blue is popular. Okay, so design is one. And she told me to take it from the top. And business. And we saw business, did we not? I can let you see that. Okay, design and business. I told you were trying to organize and do stuff and make sure things were straight and coordinated because you doing something and you need the space. You need to. That's what you're thinking about. That's the bubbles in your head. And maybe you're trying to design something for business. Maybe trying to design something to make you more efficient in business. I don't know. What does that have to be? What does that have to do with against and sadist? Yet I have no clue. It's just not clicking. Maybe it's part of your long-term goals for the future. Definitely Taurus is here. It deals with business and finances and practical matters. Because design to me doesn't necessarily mean you join anything. You, like I said, you could just be organized or something. Maybe you moving, you know, maybe you doing some spring decorations or something. Let's see what's up for April. All right, Sun, Moon, rising on the cusp, dear Source. What's going on with them for the month of April? Yay, yay. Hope y'all feeling all right. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, we have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, we have the Ten of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Lots of strategies. For some of you, these strategies, this underlining with these strategies could definitely be coming from clearing up the answer about the sadist, okay? I really feel like if this is pertaining to you, this is how people get off this group. And I'm feeling it's very masculine. Okay, so I'm feeling you, the feminine. This is the masculine energies. It's like they playing a game. It's who gets off on you. Different things that they do to get off on you. It gives them a rise. It's one particular person in a group. I don't know if it's a feminine or a masculine in this group. It looks very feminine. She's bisexual. And it's something about pool. I don't know if it's by the pool or if it's shooting pool. It's like shooting a game of pool. It's like taking turns. And she's thinking like what she's going to do when her turn comes. This is a feminine. This could be you. I don't know. It's like she's breaking down all the different ways to make. It's almost like you got one shot. I don't know if it's just how they play the game. With you, but I'm telling you, it's got a lot to. It's a lot of like sexual turn. You know, they get off on it. You know, that's that underlying energy. I really feel like it's stemming from the sadist energy, and this against. I don't know what it is that you're doing or that you're not doing. But it's behind the scenes, whatever it is, behind closed doors, behind the tent. I don't know. I'm hearing something behind the label. I've never heard that before. Behind the label. Okay, you know, like the name, the brand. Something about points. See, because this look like they scoring as well. I don't know where those just insights that I'm getting. You put it where it applies. Something about points. I tell you, somebody's playing a game here, trying to fuck with your mind. It's all about some type of I'm getting the word commitment, but it's more like an interest, committing to an interest or joining someone in a particular interest. You may be interested in a restaurant or going to a particular school. We do have design and business here. But I feel like for some of you, this is it's a marriage involved in this. It doesn't have to necessarily be like a husband and wife marriage, but there is some type of strong marital like or covenant here. Okay, it's a covenant here, and it has a lot to do with this talented feminine. And I'm really wondering if that's where this is coming from, this sadist energy. The things they would like to do to you or do to this woman. This feminine is considered very, very attractive, very appealing. Okay, a lot of men want her. Okay, if it's a masculine, a lot of people want to be with this masculine. They get turned to. This is a turn on. The fuck. It's got something that a commitment that's stemming from the last time. I don't know if somebody got stood up or left out, passed up. I don't know, because of this woman right here. Cause see, there is no. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but there's really no comparison physically. You know what I'm saying? When you look at her and then you look at her, okay? When you look at this feminine and then you look at this, I'm sorry, it's the way it is, okay? I'm just bullet points this month. This may be on your job. This is work, money, and romance. Okay, so this may be going on around you at your job, and it's probably one of the guys that you like in there, or one of the feminines that you like that's in this group. This based on this woman coming in to this position or this school, your workplace. I have no idea what this institution is. Okay, all I know is food and beverages. Wherever it is, it's food and beverages. I was the first to say that. I got so many of them repeating me. I'll be so glad when I get my just desserts for schooling the popular ones on the station. The wealthy ones. But I do see that there's going to be something that you need to purchase really quick, or you're going to get contacted. I don't know if it's a call or email about something pertaining to money based on your many talents. For some of you, they know that you got a lot going on to you. This is your energy. This could very well be you, masculine or feminine. This is feminine energy, but you could be male or female nonetheless. But let me find out what was going on with this Nine of Wands. I'm also getting the word stolen out of this Nine of Wands. Because there's money involved. Ain't nobody trying to steal nothing if they don't think it's of value. Now, maybe you have something on, because, I've talked about how I've been robbed so many times by the wealthy ones. This could very well be, maybe you have something online, or you do something and you feel like, because I don't know what your industry is, or what you're interested in. You got business and design, and that makes sense. Because this is the multi-talented woman. Multi-talented. What is the reason for the Nine of Wands? Okay, that's a fallout card. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to see what it is in a minute, Aries. I'm going to take a little bit more time with you because this is your birthday month. Okay? Whenever you're ready, Source. And I see too behind the scenes, you are really thinking about your money. You may be on the cusp of Taurus. You are really thinking about your stability. It's like private thoughts. There's something about fire in this reading. And I don't know what aspect that is. Like your thoughts and ideas are fire, or actual fire. Like you're going to burn the roof down. The roof. The roof. The roof. No, I don't know. Fire, you smoke. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's got a lot to do with the talents or the word that they're giving me is this. They calling this. I've never said that before. I've always used attractive, but they calling this feminine, like a beauty, or maybe it's dealing with beauty. I don't know. Beauty. You got design here, okay. You know what? The reason for this Nine of Wands is feeling left behind, feeling out. It's got a lot to do with truth and right judgment, calling the shit for what it is. And they know it. Or you know it. And it's like when it was called out at the right time, at the right place, with the right people. And they know it. What is this fallout card? The Hangman. in reverse. So this is having information, being awakened, having the knowledge, and having the information or the knowledge to make a move when you feel it's necessary. Did I say right judgment? It's all based on this cutie pie. You're the reason why. Okay. For some of you, this is dealing definitely with a design and business here. And that would make sense when you're dealing with the Libra sun, because I see the Libras really, very they're like fashionistas to me, okay? And they like everything beautiful. So I definitely feel you in that Libran energy this month. And I see you have a really good outcome, okay? You're in the Ten of Cups, okay? So you're pretty good, happy, healthy. Not saying that you don't have issues. I feel like there's somebody that you feel going to feel more romantic towards, or like, I think it's somebody here that you have romantic feelings for, that you feel or you feel a lot of compassion for. I don't know if this is an ex or your husband, or I don't know. This is weird. Like, your energy is kind of off to me. It's on, but it's off. Like, I'm not getting a story. The word abandon is coming up too here. You felt abandoned in this month, or whatever is happening this month is stemming out of feeling left out or abandoned, left behind. Because, like my grandmother would say, be ready even if you don't get to go. You were in that state, ready. It's also something about bald. Okay, so when I'm doing things like that, those are identifiers, so you'll know where you are in the scheme of things of this forecast. It's something about being bald or shaved or bald headed. But there's definitely some transaction this month. Something dealing with money out of no quick, fast, and in a hurry. You know, like I said, I don't know if you're paying for a school or if it's coming to you. I'm hearing joining, supporting, and uniting. And for somebody, I feel like wherever you're going to this in this Four of Wands, you meet somebody that, I don't know if you used to be close to this person, if you had a relationship before, but I feel like you it's romantic. Whatever it is, you're happy to see each other. And she's pointing out this blue moon to me, so probably been wondering where you've been, where there could have been some sadness involved, because there's definitely been a separation somewhere. She's also pointing out something about your goals. So completing your goals will definitely give you the fulfillment. And what I'm saying is working towards those goals, fulfilling your life, working on your long-term goals will give you a type of fulfillment in your life. Okay, because I don't know where you are, in terms of relationships and whatnot, but somebody gonna meet up with somebody that they had a connection with before, okay, that they felt comfortable with, you know. They feel like they even though there's a disconnect, somebody feels like they belong together, or they're just right together, but there is some type of sweet feelings here. I'm also getting finding someone or something compatible in this community. I don't know if this is where you live or where you work or where you visit. I don't know. But finding something compatible, because whatever it is for some of you, it's got a lot to do with where money is made, where money is spent, okay, where money is paid. Business and finance, that's what's coming out of here. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and see what you're sipping and sucking on this month. Maybe it'll explain or illuminate some of this energies that we've been discussing. See, I don't know if this is abandonment. Somebody, I get ready to say foul. Somebody fouled abandonment or something, or you did, or whatever it is, it's they call themselves having that this is fun for them. You know, these are savages. These are people who are still living in a primitive state. They haven't risen to their Homo sapien intelligence, okay? This into this sadist energy. It could be you. I hope not. But it's sexually driven. Whatever it is. What you sipping on this month? Fingers. You sucking on fingers this month. That's maybe coming out of this 10 of cups. Sucking on fingers. I don't even know what's going on in your bedroom and stuff. Dodges and charges. Okay. Yeah. So you're dealing with a lot of fire and air energy this month. So you think maybe this where you're going. I said wherever you were going is going to be food and drinks. Okay. Probably eat some of them hot wings. Okay. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, do I suck my fingers? I try not to do it in public though. Let's sum it up. Let's see what's going on for the month. Let's sum it up. Source. For Dodgers and Chargers, which are you? Are you a Dodger or are you a Charger? I don't know. But for the month, you will be in shook light energy. They're suggesting you get this gemstone for this month to offset any negative energies or to empower your thinking and to balance your energy. It's associated with the Chariot, okay, which is associated to Cancer. So it's got a lot to do with things on the home front. Did we say that? 10 of Cups, okay. Sometimes the job is considered the home front. The 9 of Wands can be on the home front as well. Somebody in this chart is waiting on Saboya. So don't be doing that stuff. Somebody sitting there thinking like, I'm waiting on Saboya information. They want Saboya information. But that's all I'm getting, y'all. I can't force Source to give me more than what she's giving me for you. Sometimes they're going to be hot, spicy, and juicy, and, you know, the frequency is going to be high, but sometimes it's not. That's life. A reading is just like your life. Your life ain't always on 10. Sometimes it has lows, but at least you got information, okay? You're welcome. Apart from its intense violet rays that lead us to a greater spirituality, this stone teaches us humility. It brings us into harmony with others, eliminates doubt, and guides us to greater satisfaction and self-control. So maybe it's more about, you know, maybe that's the lesson, you know, your personal self-control, and maybe they learning it through you. Them learning how to control themselves. It's all about reflection. But I'm telling you the truth, at the right spoken or written at the right time, at the right place, at the right moment, got a lot to do with this separation based on these ideas or this very, very sexy, appealing person. Somebody is calling this person a beauty. Or maybe it's beauty. And don't think people don't get fucked up about beauty, honey, because you better look at some of them Houston, Texas stories. That should be real to them, okay? So you're in the upright position. So this month you're dealing with self-control, harmony, success, spirit of enterprise. There's your design, your business, that the Queen of Wands as well. Discovering yourself through your own deeds. Balance of opposites. You're dealing with honor. Finding an equilibrium between body and mind. Didn't I say that? To balance the two. Yes, let's end it off with the African Goddess Rising card. And see which Goddess Queen wants to speak with you this month. Who has a message for our Aries Sun, Moon, Rising on the cusp. Dear Goddess Queen, who needs to speak with Dodgers and Chargers this month? Sun, Moon, Rising, and on the cusp. Who has the message? And it's Yamaya, the awakening. Didn't I say that? The awakening. So this could very well be you in the Hangman. The awakening. Because you don't know until you're awoken, right? There's a lot of shit that comes with being awoke too. It ain't always pretty. Okay? Being awoke ain't always pretty. Yamaya, goddess of awakening, is a Yoruba Nigerian goddess. The temple of the high priestess, the element is water. Goddess Yamaya controls the oceans, the amniotic fluid that nurtures us before we know ourselves. The healing, loving energy of this Yoruba mother, Orisha, or the deity, never leaves you. Wake up. Awaken now to your true self. Are those tears of joy or sorrow? Let them out. Yamaya swallows your tears. You are vibrating at a higher frequency, so you see everything differently. This is Goddess Rising. You are waking up, and once you have experienced awakening, you can never go back to not knowing. The path of awakening is not straight, comfortable, or easy. You have chosen to lift the veil and have a real relationship with the divine. You didn't come to transcend this world while you're living in it. You came here to dig into the soul, plant yourself, and grow. This ascension is your divine purpose. Goddess declaration, I am receiving and radiating love. That is beautiful. And that put me, while reading this put me back in the mind of these satyrs right here. That's kind of, really, I feel like, for those of you who are on the positive end of this work, this black magic work here, that's a feminine for some of you that's involved in this. She's bisexual. But it's really being used. Remember, God says he uses the evil for your good. It's really waking you up. It's really leveling you up, really. And while they're still in the basement, thinking they are intelligent, they will find out eventually when God is ready, when God is done with you. Okay? And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tuning in to So Special once again for another monthly message. You know, I can't wait to bring you another one. But until then, take care of yourself. And hopefully, I'll be bringing you something for mid-month if all works well. If not, until the next one. And for those of you who are interested in your birthday message, I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Good. All right, Dodgers and Chargers, this is your special birthday message for 2023. We're going to get started with your movie of the year. So this is just kind of like what streamlines your year, your life. It's not going to go exactly like the movie. Maybe it will, but there are elements in it that pertains to your experience for this year in 2023 until this time next year in 2024. Okay, so many blessings to you, especially those of you who are doing the good work, you know, and are improving yourself. Ooh, yeah, it's some stuff. Okay, I like that. All right, but Dodgers and Chargers, some stuff coming out. Okay. I'm only doing one source. I'm only doing one. So what movie speaks best for all of my Aries? Suns. This is for Aries suns. They're the ones with the birthdays, with the solar return, as we say. Okay, anytime, source. Anytime. Oh, we got obsessed with Beyonce Knowles Carter. Oh, that may be coming out at 10 of Cups. I think this was in your, has kind of been poking in your chart anyway. Obsessed. I can't remember what type of work they were doing. I know, were they buying a house? I've seen it once or twice. Oh, you got obsessed. Let's see what's involved here. Let's see what businesses that may be involved in this. They go one, circle around. You got detective card, the Metro Police. Okay, is in it. That makes sense. Let me see who else is in there. This is one. You got an astrologer. So you may be visiting an astrologer. Okay, let me redo this. That was stuck. Let me redo this again, y'all. Give me 2 more cards for Aries sun for the birthday. 2 more cards. Aries sun for the birthday. I need 2. What business is involved for Aries this year? What's pertinent this year? Okay, you have photography. Oh, she pulled it out again. Yeah, and astrology. It came right back out. Particularly, you may be Hispanic or Mexican, or you may be visiting someone of that culture. So you may be, oh, she flipped. Yep, somebody's looking into that. They're trying to see what they can pull together. Okay. Obsessed. Yeah, I can see that. The police, photography, and astrology is involved in this. Let's see. Confirm this with some figures. 3 cards. This year to next year, the janitor, okay? Grandma, maybe you a GG or something. This could be you. And a lawyer. There's some legalities going on here for you this month. Okay? I'm sorry, this year. It may be behind this obsession. Okay? And maybe they're obsessed with your ideas. Remember, I told you somebody in your reading is obsessed with what you have. They're causing a problem with your creation. But my advice to you is to let it make you and not break you. Okay? Let's get you... let's sum it up. Okay, she's chosen it for you. Okay, you got 20. This is what it's going to be looking like for you this year to next year for your annual. Let's just say your annual. Okay. A lot of this got a lot to do with being an example. You know, you witnessing how others are and they're witnessing you. This also deals with being in public places. Okay. So I'm also hearing being a public figure as well. This could represent parks and recreational places, you know, banquets, places where you, didn't I say joining, supporting, and uniting? That's here, okay? That's a representation of that. Maybe you serve people, maybe you're just part of the social life, or maybe you are gaining inspiration by going to certain places like parks, botanicals, and different things like that. I'm also getting, these are invites. Now, there's a lot of social connections here for you this year. If you get out, particularly if you're working, these social events, you will get these connections, okay? But you're going to have to be in the public eye, okay? That's how it's coming. That's the way the universe got it set up for you. Let's see what your ruin is for the year. How is your fortune going this year? Beautiful places too. Beautiful places. Did I tell you earlier in your reading that all over energy was going to be places where there was food and beverages, right? So your fortune lies in EWAs, strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, and protection. This spells everything that we was talking about in your reading with the attorney and uh, the enlightenment with the hangman. You knowing when to make a move, you getting the information, you getting the knowledge, you know when to make a move. Then you have to wait on information to know when to make a move. I don't know why this cleaning is important, but for some reason she's pushing this astrology card. This astrologer may have a cleaning business, or she may clean for a living. She may be the maintenance person for the company, or she's significant to this person where you go and get your astrological stuff. This could be a store as well. This could be dealing with stores. Okay, but your year seems pretty good. Strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, whatever it is, trustworthy with legalities, business, trustworthiness is definitely going to be, even in your relationships. Okay, work, money, and romance, trustworthiness is major this year for your cycle. Enlightenment, endurance, you got those long-term goals, right? Defense, remember you have the attorney. Okay, you got the police. And protection. I don't know, maybe you may have to be under police protection with these fools out here gaining up on you to get off. Basically, let's see what's going to raise your karma for this year. All right? What's going to raise their karma? What's going to improve their karma this year? What advice do you have for Dodgers and Chargers to improve their karma this year? Source says, write a thank you note to someone who won't expect it. And I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and best wishes to you, Dodgers and Chargers, to next year.